Well, I finally reached my viewers and subscribers. Finally reach. I know we are halfway through the first innings, but just getting a chance to start the live. Was actually watching the game from the start, but just got a chance to jump on the live, my peeps. I'm so sorry for all those who were waiting, for all those who were not able to see the game, and you were depending on the live. But we are here, my viewers and subscribers. We're gonna see if we can take a look at the game from this point up until the end. So welcome, welcome. The Jamaica Tallawahs going up against the Barbados Royals. And the Royals, they have definitely gotten off to an extremely good start. Yes, my viewers and subscribers, it's going to be very, very difficult for the Jamaica Tallawahs to pull this one back. But the bowlers are trying. The bowlers are trying, my peeps. We are now in over number 11.1. And the Barbados Royals, they are currently 91 for 2. Yes, man, 91 for 2, my peeps. 91 for 2. We had Raheem Cornwall doing some damage before he was removed. And we also have Kyle Mears back in the dugout. Two batsmen at the crease now. We have Jason Holder and Azam Khan. These are the two guys that are doing it. All right. So we have a couple of persons in the comment section. Yeah, man. I know you guys were waiting on the live, but as I said, I was watching the game, but was just unable to come on from the start. For tonight, I support in the Royal. It's not JT is not winning, says Gustav. I mean, man, you must come on the Talawa side, man. Javid says, so what you saying? JT taking this? Yeah, we're still back in the JTs, We're still back in JTs. I mean, Barbados Royals, as we speak, they are in a very, very strong position. Very strong position. You understand? And we see where they have put down a couple of catches so far. Sports the Bone Mares got out the same way twice. Yeah, as I said, I was watching from the start, I was watching from the start. I just didn't get a chance to come on. A couple of catches were put down. About 3 catches, because it seems as if we just had another catch put down on the boundary there. 3 catches went down so far based on my counting. Sachin says, just wanted to check in and say I am alive. I did not get a heart attack. When you are West Indies and Guyana fan, heartbreak is a common thing. But let's go, Chandra Paul. All right, Sachin checking in saying he's good to go. All right. Unknown says Tallawahs, but don't underestimate the Royals. No, man, we can't underestimate a team that has been performing so well from the tournament start. Unknown. Remember this team, this team, they have definitely dominated right up to this point. So we're not taking them lightly at all, Unknown. But as I said, we're looking for the Tallawahs. God. Sports Bone, I wanted Mears to stay and make runs before Australia series. Well, once Kyle Mears can get some runs in Australia, that would be okay for me, even if you don't get any runs tonight. But I mean, Big Rock did some damage at the top there. Raheem Cornwall, he did some very, very good work. So it's 94 for 2 after 12 overs. Raymond Reefer. Oh, man. Azam Khan there seems as if he's premeditating this one. And I'm almost certain that ball hit him straight flush in the helmet. If I'm not mistaken, it looks that way. Seems as if he was premeditating to try and paddle sweep Raymond Reef, and that one just crept up on him and smacked him. I'm almost certain it was on the badge. Bam! From the chest right to the forehead. to the thing. Joe for West Indies in 5 days. Yeah, man, good ball there. So Raymond Reefer is now bowling, my peeps. As you can imagine, they have to be making up overs because Mohamed Amir is out injured. He did not make it in the final, my peeps. I guess they would have given him that fitness test or that little test to see whether or not he's good to go. But Apparently, he has damaged. The groin is not yet fully healed, so he was not able to get in. So Raymond Reefer will have to chip in. You understand? And it's best to get these guys bowling from early. So 96 for 2, 12.2 overs, my viewers and subscribers. Azam Khan just steps on the front foot and hikes this one for 6. What a beautiful shot, man. we want to live watch along for the World Cup and T20 T20 in Australia. Once when it comes on to West Indies and the World Cup, Javid, even the IPL, once I am not at work, once I am not at my actual work, I will definitely be doing some watch alongs. You understand? We try to put out videos and try to do watch alongs, but remember, say the work we have to work and work at the same time. So 102 for 2, 12.3 overs. Azam Khan looking to tee off. But yeah, man, this series against Australia going to be interesting, both Test and T20 series. So we definitely going to try and see if we can get some watch alongs, depending on depending on how my work is. All right, and we will have a good chance against Australia. That is pretty. It's an interesting thing to say. That is interesting. Let us see. 102 for 2, 12.4 overs. Raymond Reefer into Azam Khan. He just steps across the half stump and flicks this one. Fabian Allen sprinting across with the one-handed pickup. Very, very clean pickup there from Fabian Allen. If we win one, it will give us a lot of confidence, although the Test side will still do better. And that is the thing, I am backing West Indies Test team to do good or to do better than the T20. But here are the problem now. Here are the problem. Boy, it's going to be difficult to face those Australian pacers just the same, man. T20 to be exact. Well, I don't know if we're going to do well in the T20 either, because I see Australia chasing down 200 and 190 on a regular basis, like nothing. Javid says we will win one T20. All right, so it's 2 T20s and 2 Test matches, so you guys have us winning one of the T20s. All right, let us see how it go. Let us see how it go, my viewers and subscribers. Let us see how it go. Yeah, man, let us see how it go, my peeps. So 104 for 2. 104 for 2, guys. And as I said, the Barbados Royals, they are off to a very, very good start. I was taking a look at the game, before I came on the live, and I must say that it was an explosive start from Rakeem Cornwall and Kyle Mayers. Rakeem Cornwall to a larger extent. We see where bowlers like Pretorius and Chris Green, who usually especially Chris Green, don't usually go for so much or so many runs, and Rakeem took them apart. Did you see the India match against South Africa? That was embarrassing. No, I didn't see it at all. All right, we already know we cannot get hype with the West Indies. All right, Ashdeep Singh mash them up. All right, Ashdeep Singh, good bowler, I know. All right, so yeah, man. I'm not too sure if we have anybody here that has been affected by the 104 for 2, guys. I'm not too sure if we have anybody here that has been affected by the hurricane or that is going on. I just want to say shout out to you all. Stay strong and just continue to keep yourself safe. Certain parts in Florida, I know it was extremely hard there. So if you're a member of this platform or you're listening to this show and you were affected in any way, shape, or form, I just want to say stay strong. All right. 105 for 2, guys. 13.2 overs. Azam Khan goes for and it goes over the rope for another 6. Boy, Azam Khan seems as if he's going to take this game from the Tallawahs master. South Africa was 20 for 5 at the end of the power play. How much did they end up getting? Or how many did they end up getting? So Azam Khan looking to put some runs on the board. 111 for 2, 13.3 overs. This one is a full toss now, and Azam Khan just flicks this one, and it looks to be Shamar Brooks down there on the boundary that picks that one up. But that's not bad though. 116, rallying from 20 to 5 to get 116. That's not too bad. South Africa batting is a bad state right now. I'm almost certain that the South African T20 league, their captain didn't even get selected. I didn't even get drafted. Pitch playing low, man. I've seen about 4 or 5 deliveries that stayed extremely low. Good gracious me. I run right through the man foot star. 116 for two, guys. 14 overs. 116 for two. 14 overs. Jason Holder there just staying, using a little bit of finesse work in that one. But I should have been cut off. Was that Fabian Allen? Can't be Fabian Allen there, some man. Yeah. One that got Mir stayed real low. Yeah, the one that got Kyle Mears out stayed low. And I saw another one that that went behind Raheem Cornwall that stayed low. It was about 2 or 3 of them that stayed extremely low. You understand? Ball getting the same line and the same length, but difference in bounce there. So they got to be careful. 116 for two, 14 overs already completed, and the Barbados Royals, they are definitely in a good place. You know, the Tallawahs have pulled it back somewhat. Fabian Allen once again showing that he's definitely the man with the golden arm. You know, he came in and picked up those 2 quick wickets. All right, but Kyle Mayer should have known that because he got the same way against Sinclair. Azam Khan look into get that one. They need to get Azam out. Definitely need to try and get him out because he's he's really looking to tee up. He's really looking to tee off my viewers and subscribers. That is from a Jamaica Tallawahs perspective. You know, the Barbados Royals going to say, wait, but what you're talking about. So good little partnership going on. 117 for two. Iman was in bowling to Jason Holder now. And Jason, he bowls Jason Holder all over the place. Good gracious me. Jason Holder went for that almighty heave across the line. And that one was straight on line. As they say, if you miss, I hit. Let me see. This one pitching in line with the middle stump. Jason Holder looking to wind it up. And that one went through to hit the middle and the leg stump. And that is it for him. So Jason Holder goes, my viewers and subscribers. Corbin Bash should have gotten the number 4 spot. I mean, I won't even to knock them for that because here what no, Jason Holder, I was actually surprised. You know, his average for this year CPL is in the 60s. You know, I didn't even realize that he was averaging in the 60s when he came out to bat. That's what I saw. You know, they actually put up. Bash, they would have tried him in that position before, and you know, he played that position a couple of times, and they just decided to try Holder in that spot. So let us see how it will go. 117 for 3. As I said, it's a good platform so far. The Barbados Royals are definitely in a good place where they can go on the front foot now. There's still a team in the final with a Guyanese owner and coach. That's a good one. Funny, eh? So 117 for 3, guys. Last wicket, Jason Holder looking to hit Imad Wasim out of the ground and lost his middle and leg stump. So that is how it's going so far. 117 for 3. The new batsman we have here now will be facing up to Wasim once again. So 117 for 3. And that's how it's going. 117 for 3. 117 for 3, 15 overs. Oh, I never know it was Ghani's own JT. All right, bless up yourself, brother. Stand up, man. Blessings. Chris Gale hit 60 or 47 bars in the Legend League. Oh, Chris Gale, you mean? Would love to see the game live. I am living in Bermuda. Say stand up, man. I think you might be able to see it on ESPN if you have that. Is it me or we? Oh, I am here, man. I am here. Barbados was going at about 11 and over after 4 overs and have been batting 7 runs and over since. No singles and rotation, can't have the overweight batsman replacing another one. So it's 117 for 3, guys, 15 overs. As you said, the Barbados Royals were going extremely good. We're going extremely well in the initial phase, but Nicholson, Garden, and Fabian Allen came in and did some work. So Nabi is back now, bowling to Azam Khan, and this is a single here to take the score over to 118. The Garden and Fabian Allen, the 2 quick wickets basically slowed them down a little. So that is basically how it is looking, my viewers and subscribers. And the Barbados Royals still in the driver's seat, I would say. Still in the driver's seat. or you guys wouldn't agree with that. So 118 for 3, 15.1 overs in. We have Nabi now bowling, and this is another single. So definitely the Barbados Royals need to tee off in these last 4 overs to see if they can get the score as close as possible to 150, 160 to really make sure that they give the Jamaican Tallawahs something to chase down. Don't want to give them something to chase down. Don't want to have a final and you're not getting run like that. Personally, I think it was a mistake to mess with the batting order. I would have sent Azam at 4 and Bash at 5. Zanjan has been poor for Royals so far, says Supernova. We know tonight is Supernova's big night, his team in the final here. So Azam Khan there splits the gap between the 2 fielders and bring up a much needed boundary. So as we speak, Ian asks in here, as we speak, the score is 123 for 3 and it's 15.4 overs in. So 123 for 3, 15.4 overs in, and the big man Azam Khan is at the crease and he's definitely doing some damage to the Jamaica Tallawahs. He's 35 from 29, and Nabi, now bowling his 3rd over, has given away 22 runs so far. Azam advances down the pitch and slaps this one, and it's almighty 6, going pretty close to the scoreboard there. So 129 for 3. Sports to the bone. Reggae Boys did well against Argentina last. Yeah, I didn't actually see the game in Javid, but we lost the game. We lost the game 3-0. And Messi, I think, scored a penalty, a free kick, and another goal there. So yeah. But I suppose much respect. That must be a no ball. Respect who you're backing to win. I am back in my home country, Kurt. I am going with Jamaica Tallawahs. 192. Ian is saying in Grenada, back in Jamaica. All right, Walter. Jamaica can't beat Jamaica. What? Rotation of strike 2 minute dots. Barbados was supposed to be to blow this game open. When you weigh 300 pounds, you're not looking very much. Sports to the board where you pressing hard those goals wasn't easy. Oh, okay. I didn't see the game. I didn't see the game, but only conceding 3 goals wasn't too bad. Supernova say 129 for 3 after 16, so I think 170 will be a good score in a final when scoreboard pressure is on. Yeah, man, if they can get 170, Supernova, I agree. If they can get anywhere around 170, that's definitely a good score. That would definitely be a good score in a final, as you said, with scoreboard pressure. So we have them 129 for 3 now. And very, very good stop there by pick up the ball and run out the man, Rasta. Chris Green dive and stop the ball and is there admiring his own feeling. This man is like in licking head. All right. That's not true. Small short batteries in the Caribbean don't rotate strike. Yeah, we know that is right now. That is the biggest problem for West Indies cricket: rotation and strike. Ian said Jamaica can beat Royals. All right, 130 for 3. The score is Azam Khan there, backing away, looking to make some room to crack this one, but it goes through to be taken by the keeper, and another that goes into the scorebook. As Javid said, Azam just slowed down, but he picking back up now. Yeah, man, remember the last 2 wickets, the last 2 wickets when Fabian Allen came into bowl, so probably it was just consolidating a little bit. Remember before the tournament started, I said if Shiv take this Tallawahs team and win the finals, he should get a look into for the international I think he mean coaching. Yeah, I remember no man, he made a mistake. Coaching. I remember him making this statement. He was saying that if, as head coach, Shandor Paul leads this team to the final and win, they should definitely give him a look in. I'm not too sure what the position is with Shiv at the moment. He's actually the head coach for the America for the US team, so I'm not too sure how things would work. All right, Nelson, big up, blessings. So it's now 132 for 3. Azam Khan is still there. He's playing a dangerous game there, trying to play most of the deliveries on the back foot, but with the ball keeping low, he has to be careful. But he's doing well so far. So 132 for 3. Once Phil Simmons in session like you want. Phil Simmons get kick out and now he's the head coach for the women's side. He might leave that if Phil retire. Full floated delivery outside the half stump and without even moving, Azam Khan just smashed this one through the offside, and it's another 4 off the bowling of Imad Wasim. So 136 there, my viewers and subscribers. The Barbados Royals, they are definitely pushing on, and they are looking extremely good. Azam Khan, as we know, is one of the better players of spin going around. It's good to see him coming up trumps in the final for his team. Advances down the pitch here. So one is squared up and leading edge, and there is no run. So that's 136 for 3 of 17 overs. So what do you think, Mr. Supernova? Another 30-35 off the last 3 overs, and you guys good? There's a 30-35 runs off the last 3 overs, and are you guys good? Huh? I don't think Phil will take that cause out when he can coach Afghanistan and Ireland to success. All right, grass isn't always green on the other side. Over 32% win rate does need much time. Not need that much time. So Cornwall had 36 from 21. Kyle Mayers had 29 from 19. And Azam Khan is still there in the 40s, looking to push on to get a 50 and looking to see if he can bring this team across the line. So it's across the line, but probably get as close as possible to 100 and probably 65, 70. And as I said, yes, 35 runs in the last 3. Excellent chance. Yeah, man. Them sort of runs, the inner final is definitely not too bad at all. Boy, Garden, boy, I really fear what they're going to do to Garden right now. He's coming into bowl over number 18 and 136 for 3. He has 2 overs remaining. Let us see how things will go. Azam Khan is well set on 45, and Najabullah is 3 from 8. So he goes after him for the first ball, swings this one, and there is only going to be 2 runs there. Fabian Allen sprinting around and picking up that one. So it's 138 for 3, 17.1 overs in. Tell me Caribbean coach with a 40 average. Barbados head coach, eh? Sports about what's the chances of Brooks Cornwall Hope being reserves? Personally, I think Brooks has the best chance since he played in the last few T20 series. Yeah, they probably have. Yeah, you're maybe on point. You know, Brooks, as you said, he played the last couple of T20 series, has been doing well in ODI games also, and the fact that he has gotten some runs in the CPL here, especially if he comes good in this game, you can probably see him getting in as a specialist batsman in the case they need one. Where Rakim Cornwall is concerned, he has definitely put his hand up to show that he's somebody that can do a job at the top of the order. The thing is, if Rakim Cornwall plays, he has to open the innings. That is the thing. If he plays, he has to open the innings. So we could, if we're bringing him in the reserves, we know that the only way he gets in the 11 if he plays as an opener. But he has definitely done enough work for them to reasonably look at him and say, yes, he deserves a chance. And who is the next person that you said? Brooks Cornwall. And Shea Hope, you know, would have wanted to see Shea Hope get another half century, you know, or so, but he did some work. You know, I know when West Indies love talking about Anka, I wouldn't be surprised. 139 for 3. Azam Khan manufacturing a shot there, but not able to beat the fielder. TP never. West Indies. Right. Penny is a good coach, but I'm sure he has been around the West Indies setup before. I don't remember him coaching. Being around the setup is different from actually being the head coach and calling the shots. So, you know, President Irfan Ali streaming the final on his Facebook. Don't know how he he get to do that. The man is the man. What you mean? The man is the man. And bowling well. Yeah, Nicholas is doing well. Javid Jajan, Ingram and Pasterly need to give back their CPL contract. Yeah, they didn't do much as overseas players at all. 140 for 3 already. That is a good score. I personally would say that is definitely a good score in a T20 final. Runs on the board is runs on the board. You understand? So if they are able to get another 20, 25, that would be good for the team. But it's 140 for 3 as we speak, 17.4 overs in, and Garden is here now looking to bowl to and here it comes, and it's a full toss in there. Feel like settling under it, and the catch is safely taken by Brandon King. And that was a full toss, but not above the waist, I would think. So there goes the fourth wicket. Supernova, they need to donate it to West Indies because I'm sure that Australia made us bankrupt. Sterling hasn't passed double figures the whole CPL. That one, I am almost certain it was above waist height. Yeah, that's gonna be okay. Punova gets his wish. That's gonna be okay. Wasn't that bad wicket. Yeah, St. John's being a waste that time. It looked a little bit high, but the thing is the batsman is outside of his crease and his knees are flexed. So, you know, they have to take that into consideration. So it's 140 for 4. It's 140 for 4, 17.5 overs in. So Garden takes that wicket, and Bosch is finally coming in here. So Bosch will have to go from ball 1, and we see Ravman Pole there gathering the troops together, trying to see if he can come up with some plan along with the senior players. So 140 for 4. 140 for 4, sorry, not 2. 140 for 4, 17.5 overs. And Devon Thomas and Corbin Bosch needs to score some runs for the Royals. Bosch is getting a chance to bat now. Let us see if Thomas will get a chance to come in. So 140 guys, averaging 30.67 for Bosch this season. You understand? So let us see how things will work. Azam Khan is still there while wickets are tumbling around him he is still there doing the business for the Barbados Royals. You know, so let us see how all of this will boil down will boil down. Bosch is just going to swing and get out. Why, I mean, at this stage, you have to try and go for it. You know, run out. Jesus Christ. Azam Khan going for the quick single and diving for dear life. But getting home, bringing up another single. He goes to 47 and the score goes to 141 for 4. And that is the end of over number 18. A little bit of Azam Khan splashing on the crease right there. Azam Khan splashing on the pitch, looking to get home. Oh my golly. That's a very untidy dive right there. Untidy dive, but it shows dedication and commitment. You understand? It shows dedication and commitment. I can't wait to see Karaya in action. All right, that dive, leave a dent there. It was an untidy dive, but you know, he definitely showed commitment there and a little bit of character. So 141 for 4, guys. Azam Khan is leading the way so far and is currently looking to bring up a half century. The guys that I flew, the guys that I left, hold on, the guys that left flew from Guyana to Trinidad to New York to Dubai, and then Dubai to Australia. Ooh, the only part traveling down under. Can Carnival do that? I don't know. I'm not liking the slowdown, but hoping this means batting tough in the second innings. Well, you are hoping that. I hope not. So, you know, wickets falling. Look how far out the crease as the one Azam Khan him reach before the man even bowl. Watch him to know. 141 for 4, 2 overs remaining. Azam Khan facing up to Fabian Allen, and this one is a wide delivery outside the off stump, and the umpire signals there. It's to be reserved, right? Allen is putting his name in there, but he's probably as a spinner. So are they going to put two left arm spinner in there? Because we see one saying that Moti should get in there, and now we're saying Allen probably could get in there. But in all truth and in fact, though, Joes, Allen has definitely done well in the last couple of games where the bowling is concerned. Well, he just dragged that one down and gave away a 4. But he has definitely done well with the ball. Azam just got his 50. Yeah, man, he just clobbered Fabian Allen for a 4. So that's 146 for 4. Azam Khan is 51 from 51, sorry, from 39. Allen hasn't really done anything with the bat, but with the ball, yes, he hasn't done anything with the bat at all. I mean, how did Reefa get in there? If Allen goes, Moti goes. All right, Azam Khan no 51. Azam Khan no 51, guys, and Fabian Allen will be looking to reprieve himself. And he advances down. Kenar Lewis takes this one and effect the stumping. And Azam Khan goes right after getting that 4. So Fabian Allen being struck for a 4 was able to pull that decision there from Azam Khan to use his feet down the pitch. And he was beaten as the delivery spun into him. And Kenar Lewis just did it with the gloves behind there. Javed, what do you mean? An international airport, like one big airport for the entire Caribbean? So 146 for 5, guys, 18.3 overs. Azam Khan goes, and as I said, Barbados Royals will be looking to still try and get that figure of 160, somewhere there about 165. Devon Thomas is in, and he has shown before that he's definitely capable of hitting a ball in the CPL. Last year, actually, he didn't do too badly for the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots. So, you know, don't be surprised if he's able to get a couple of boundaries here to basically bring them over the line. So, well, not over the line, but bring them close to that 160, 65 there. All right, if I'm Royals, save Mujib for Powell. No, I'm being serious. Or if I get in the roof. Reefer was doing his thing, so you know it go. 146 for 5, 18.3 overs. Supernova, before Brooks alone score all the runs. There goes so Azam Khan being drawn down the pitch by Fabian Allen. That one just spun away. Did I say into him? Spun away a little bit from him, and Kennard Lewis was able to effect a very clean stumping there. So 147 for 5, 18.4 overs in, and they're looking to get their Fabian Allen quick delivery outside the half stump, goes through to be taken by the keeper. I have Barbados to win this one. They have been unformed this season. I mean, sure, we can't look down on Jamaica with Allen and the Tallawahs yet to back, but the form of the Royals. And there is another 4. There, Allen going leg side and being clobbered. Yeah, gaming. I can't knock you. I can't knock you at all. I can't knock you because Barbados, they have definitely played some good consistent cricket, and runs on the board in a final is definitely runs on the board. 151 guys and 1 over remaining. All right. And this is serious slowdown. Serious slowdown, yes, but no it go is that 80 something runs, 13. Terrible. Finally a boundary. That Diana pitch making Allen look like all right. All right. Yeah, so it's 100 and what's that? Rakim Cornwall. So it's going to be interesting, guys. It's definitely going to be interesting to see how this one goes because, as I said, the Barbados Royals, they have gone on to score some valuable runs so far. Devon Thomas slings this one and it goes over the fielder. Nice 6 there from Devon Thomas to get the final over off. Wait, how is Nicholson Garden ball in the final over? Jesus Christ. And these another maximum. Devon Thomas for the World Cup, says Sashid. I have to give credit to Guyana curators. This Guyana league has delivered in runs and action 3 centuries in one's country. Yeah. All right, so 157 for 1, 19.1 overs in. Nicholson Garden needs to try and find a way to pull this back. He has gone for a 6 off the first delivery, so he needs to find a way to pull it back. Either he needs to get one out or bowl a couple of dot balls to see if he can put some pressure back on the Barbados Royals. 157 for 5, Nicholson Garden going in, and he bowls, and this one is in the air by Devon Thomas. The fielder is circling under it, and the catch is safely taken by who looks to be Shamar Brooks. Not very often Brooks puts down catches. He's usually very, very good in the outfield. He's usually very good in the outfield. So that one there by Nicholson Garden, Devon Thomas looking to go leg side, and Nick and Garden celebrating before the catch was even taken. Before the catch was even taken. Yeah, so that's a very good catch there, taken by Shamar Brooks to get rid of Devon Thomas, and it's 157 for 6. But in all honesty, though, guys, based on how Barbados Royals started off, they should be looking at around about 180, 185. But by my estimation, they're probably going to get 167. Maybe another 10 runs they're going to get from this over, if so much. I understand 4 more deliveries to go, and that will still be good runs, very, very good runs. You understand? As I said, it's a final, and when team playing in the final, you know that already. People start doing all sorts of different things. A little bit of misfield down there, and allows the batsman to shoot through for another single. for an extra single. So that should have only been one, but they were able to push for two. So 159 for 6. And there we have the Barbados Royals pushing closer to that total of probably 160, 165 to make sure that the Jamaica Tallawahs are well on the back foot, are well under pressure when it's time for them to bat. So here it goes again, and this one is drilled down to long on, where the skipper Ravman Powell fields, picks it up, and there is only a single. Jamaica will win that. As says Javid, Mears open the bowling. All right, I hear you. So 160 guys for 6. So that target of 160 has been breached. So let us see how close they will get to that 172 deliveries remaining. Let's see if they will be able to get a couple of maximums or a maximum and a boundary to bring it up to that 170. So 160 for 6. Garden going so far, picking up a wicket in the over. We have had a 6, a wicket, a 2, and also 1. So not too bad of an over. This one is another single right there. Mayors will take 2. Mayors will take 2 overs. All right, Lewis can't bat Mayors and King. Lewis can't bat Mayors and King got out to Mayors before. All right. Holder did what he always does, get a handful of runs and settles or gets out. 161 for 6. And this over, as I said, not too bad so far. 6 and 2, 8 and 2, 10 from it so far with 1 delivery to go. So 161 for 6. Bash is on strike. He will be looking to get a maximum to try and close off this one. So let us see what will happen here. We have Kenner Lewis with the gloves already up, one glove off in case he need to try and effect a run out. So 161 for 6. Garden going into bowl to Bash. He walks across and crams him for room, hits him in front of the wicket, and the umpire gives him out. And Garden is flat on the pitch celebrating. And that is it, my viewers and subscribers. Barbados Royals, they have actually reviewed it just to make sure that, if it's not out, they can get a single, because I'm almost certain they run across. So 161 for 6, it's not a bad score. It's actually a good score in a final, but based on where the Barbados Royals were coming from, it's probably a little bit below what they would have wanted. But in a finals, runs on the board is runs on the board. Who gets in the starting 11? Cottrell, Smith, or Correa? And I know where I start, Jamaica going to win easy. Runs on the board in a final. Yeah, I agree. Runs on the board is runs on the board. Review of the last ball. I think the reason they reviewed it is probably because the batsman went through for a single. Let me see. So impacting inline, wickets hitting. So the decision is out. So remember now, if they had run past, if they had crossed for the single and it was and they reviewed it and it was not out, then they would have gotten the single. So I guess that's why they reviewed it. Correa, give him a go. All right, well done, JT. All right, from where Royals were off, the first 4 should have gotten. Yeah, I was looking that it probably would have been 175, 180 in all honesty, but the bowlers have definitely pulled it back somewhat. So we are just gonna keep a close eye on it to see how it goes. So Rakim Cornwall getting 36, Kyle Mears 29, Azam Khan getting 51, Jason Holler 17 were the main contributors there for the Barbados Royals. So runs on the board, as they say, in a final is runs on the board. Where the bowling is concerned for the Jamaica Tallawahs now, we have Garden getting 3 and Fabian Allen getting 3, with Imad getting 1 also. So 161 for 7, and the guys are looking to try and see how they can do that. Well done, JT, says Jack. They just managed to pull it back a little bit, but it is still the work is still there to be done. Javid, no room for Cottrell and Australia pitch. Well done, Royals, says Jack. Good luck, JT. Royals all the way, says Jack. So that is what it is looking like, my viewers and subscribers. The guys getting this one, getting that one there. So all right, nobody can tell me Fabian Ali not bleaching like basket. Yeah, you're not the first person that I have actually seen. I would have said something about it, but I'm not sure if it's a condition that he's battling. But don't know why a man would want to do that to himself. But this one's definitely going to be very interesting, my viewers and subscribers. Um, as we're talking about, as we're talking about the West Indies players that probably will be selected for the as reserves for the T20 World Cup. Let me just go ahead and remind you of all the players that are in the squad. Sports to the Bone, do you know what is the West Indies squad for the series against Australia? I'm not too sure if that squad has been named as yet, but based on what I saw in an article this morning, a few of the players are already there. Um, I saw a picture and I could clearly see Yannick Correa and Akil Hussein there already. So I think they are waiting on the CPL to conclude to announce that. But where the T20 is concerned, one can assume that all the players that are expected to be in the World Cup will be there alongside a few others. Jaden Moser, I think it will be the same. Similar, yeah. All of those guys will be there once they are fit and ready, and then the others. So just to remind you of the World Cup squad, we have Nicholas Puran, we have Ravman Powell, we have Shimran Hitzmaier, Evan Lewis, Jason Holler, Kyle Mayers, Yannick Correa, Akil Hussein, Obed McCoy, Johnson Charles, Alzari Joseph, Raymond Reefer, Sheldon Cottrell, Brandon King, and Odin Smith. So in case you wanted to be reminded of all the players that we have going to the T20 World Cup, those are the players in the squad. All right. Gale made 68 runs. Again, yeah, someone was telling us about that earlier, that Gale got some runs. The reserves now, as we are saying, there are still people here playing for spot or playing for positions in that reserve team. If you look at it right now, Shea Hope, Shamar Brooks, they would have put their hands up as out and out pure batsmen to get in there alongside Rakim Cornwall, and the bowlers would have done some work also. Our team at its best can win any game. That's usually it with West Indies, It's usually the consistency, and any given day, the players that West Indies have in their team usually can beat any team in the world. But the problem is we don't do it as often as possible. All right, what time that game will start between Australia and West Indies? I did a video this morning. I think it was talking about all of that, so you can maybe check out that video. I think it was the video that I did this morning or last night, right? But we'll be playing 2 T20s and 2 test matches, so you can check out that video and you will see all the information. It going to I think he's saying JT going to win tonight. All right, jerk chicken, smash chicken, curry. We have curry chicken here too, so we probably curry chicken can do it. Tallawahs come a far way. Well, and to think that at the beginning of the tournament, quite a few of us, we didn't give the Jamaica Tallawahs any remote chance of doing well in this tournament. King have to make a big one tonight, says Campbell. Definitely hoping that one of the guys will get a big score. So that's it, guys. So as I was saying, guys, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be definitely interesting to see how things work. Let me check a couple more comments here. So it will be tough on Powell, Mayers, McCoy. It will be tough on Powell, Mayers, McCoy, and Holder to play those games against Australia. All right, King. All right. Sports to the bone. Do you think Shepherd will be in the reserves for the T20 World Cup? If they are going to pick him, they would be looking to probably pick him as a specialist batsman that going back at 6-7, because I'm not too sure if they are going to trust him to bowl. If Shepherd plays in the team, then they are maybe thinking about splitting 4 overs between him and someone else. And I don't know. I don't know. Shepherd, he has rallied back over the last couple of games. So if they select him in the reserves, I wouldn't really have too much of a problem with it. But I would probably say that he actually set himself up. 8 and over is easy. Pickens, JT going to Nyama. That score like saltfish. Yaman banana with a sea moss. All right, I hear you. The man was in player of the tournament. Is Douglas. All right. Without Gail Russell and company. How on earth Lewis make that squad? The only person can tell you is the selector. Jaden Brooks 100 is still giving me nightmare. Yeah, man, that was a good knock. That was definitely a good knock. We will see. All right. Lennox, do you know who is the owner of the Jamaica franchise? Because I was looking at an interview Shiv did and he said owner of the team is Guyanese. So fees at home. All right. The thing is, I don't remember the name of the person, but why I think it's a Guyanese. I think it's split ownership. Don't quote me, but I think it's split ownership. I think a Guyanese and somebody from America own it. I'm almost sure it's co-owned. I'm not sure, but I think it's co-owned. And one of the reasons why I am thinking this is, when a couple of the so-called big name players had a problem in the Jamaica Tallawahs dressing room, they were saying that because people that own the franchise come from Guyana and they don't like them, they are causing problem. You guys will probably know exactly who I'm talking about, right? So that is one of the reasons why I think I heard at one point in time that the owner is from Guyana, and I also heard that the owner is from America. So I don't know if it's co-owned or it's a Guyanese who is living in America. But one of the so-called big name player that was in the dressing room that was apparently giving some issues. He and someone that was on the Jamaica Tallawahs board did not agree, and it was because of the Guyanese route same way. So it's probably true. It's probably true. Let me just say that. All right, Lewis is not good, says Campbell. I will have you know that Lewis has the highest batting average of a West Indies T20 player. I mean, I'm not saying this to say that he should have been in the squad, because there's no way he did anything to get into that squad. No, I'm just saying, you are saying that he's not good. Evan Lewis averages 30 or 31, I think, playing T20 cricket at the international level. I'm not too sure how many other batsmen we have doing that. So I'm not advocating for him though, because I personally think that he didn't do anything much. Kyle Mayers, player of the tournament. Yeah, Kyle Mayers, remember scoring the most runs and also picking up some wickets. He will definitely probably be up there in terms of player of the tournament. Chicken Curry get beat up. Let's not forget Lewis averaging. Yeah, that same thing I was saying. Curious, but has the West Indies name reserves yet? Spooner, no, they haven't named those reserve players as yet. I think they were waiting on a couple more games in the CPL and see. We are down to the final game. So it's a possibility that once this is completed, they would have put together a couple of players that they would have decided to get should get in. So Fabian, Allen, and Garden both taking 3 wickets each in that inning. So 161 for 7 is what the Barbados Royals made. And as I said, in a final, runs on the board is runs on the board. You can't say nothing too tough. That's good runs. Well, I couldn't go to the final tonight after seeing my guy in Amazon Warriors getting hammered by the Barbados. Well, JD, you don't want to enjoy cricket, man. Go watch the cricket and enjoy yourself. Big up yourself. Garnet, tune in all the time. Hold on there. Ryan Simpson. Big up yourself, Garnet. This is somebody that definitely know me personally, you know. I'm trying to remember the name. I know a couple of Ryan, you know. But when you hear this name right here, it's somebody that you know me personally. Remind me is who again? Remind me is who? Oh, boy, JJ. All right, big up yourself, Garnet. Tune in all the time. Looking for a good innings from Fabian Allen if he gets in and to follow up on his wickets. Yeah, who will win, man? Why we back in Jamaica and Tallawahs, you know, while Lewis average rise generally good. He is not informed, so I am sure. Yeah, I understand, Jack. I definitely understand. I want to know who Russell feeling now to see how Russell feeling now to see JT in the final. Maybe you don't even feel anyway. Big up yourself, JJ. Cornwall deserves a World Cup call after destroying Guyana Amazon Warriors chicken curry. Douglas say in every team you are going to have at least 3 to 4 players pick based on the quality we know they have rather than form. Hence the reason he is in the side. But remember that he was having a problem with the selectors. It's just a couple of weeks before the selector said that that man was not committed to West Indies cricket and the whole one bag of halabaloo. JT can do it. Hope they do, says Roberts. William says, what's the score? All right. We're actually at the halfway stage. The Jamaica Tallawahs are about to go and chase. Good evening, yeah, man. Blessings. 170. Sachin reminding us that we have over 170 odd people on the live and only 34 likes. Come on, people. Come on. Like up the live, man. Like up the live. I want to do that. I know that I started the live extremely late, you know, but we are here nonetheless. So like up the thing, man. Michael Douglas. Oh, Michael. I forgot to say Michael come from down in our place too. JJ, a big footballer, brother. Football, JJ I deal with. Campbell say Campbell would do good over Lewis if I'm in Jamaica Tallawahs squad. What I mean, not sure what I mean. Tallawahs have this luck. All right. Willie, it was too disappointed today. West Indies legends get beat by Sri Lanka legends and Pakistan lost to England. All right, people, it's almost there now. The umpires are walking out. Let me get a little bit of juice, the people. All right, so the umpires are walking out as we speak, and the Jamaica Tallawahs will be looking to try and get this score. As you can imagine, Kyle Mears and his guys will definitely be looking to prevent them from getting it, as we have actually come to the end of we are almost at the end of this year's CPL. So we're gonna have a little bit of Kennard Lewis and some Brandon King out there. Years no play cricket football. Focus on. Yeah, man, a pure football. JJ I play, Bridget. JJ not playing a cricket. All right, so Kyle Mears is getting ready to open up the bowling for the Barbados Royals. JJ, I tell him. JJ need to tell the people on the live that me are the biggest cricketer come out of Buka, you know. All right, so we're gonna have Kennard Lewis. You know, so far this he's averaging 13.89. That's not good at all, Kennard Lewis. You're gonna have to try and step it up in tonight's game. I was at that game when Cornwall and Azam was hammering Guyana. Oh man, I hope you recover fully. Football World Cup is just around the corner. Hopefully Argentina can win the World Cup. You know, Argentina is my team, you know, so I could see 162 is 20 run below par. Yeah, the thing though, Sheldon, is runs on the board in a final, man, scoreboard pressure. Well, let us see now. So the first delivery now, Brandon King facing up. It's a full toss by Kyle Myers, and it's just punched down to mid-off, and there is no runs. All right, you're doing a good job, man. Appreciate it. All right, Roberts, blessings. Thanks for the support, you know. Regardless who the owner is, the man did a good job putting a good team together and hiring Shiv as coach. Big plus. Remember Ron Kanai, Guyanese cricketer was doing it. Yeah, I don't really, it doesn't really matter to me where they come from, you know. Once the cricket is being played, that one is another dot ball from Kyle Mears swinging in to Brandon King there, and he plays it back to Mears. King tonight for me, says Campbell. We know the best from that area, says Douglas. And that I can't disagree with. That man is probably better than quite a few of those who are playing for Jamaica right now. I can tell you that. So the first run for the Jamaica Tallawahs, the ball is bowled on the leg side there, on the leg stump. Brandon King just clips it into the leg side and gets a single. As I said, Douglas, I definitely agree with you. All those who come from that era know that Reno is the best, probably better than a lot of those who play in regional cricket for Jamaica right now. JT all the way, Lewis needs to step up to need at least 40 for him. Well, let us see. Let us see how it will go. So we have Kyle Mears coming in to bowl to Kennar Lewis, and it's an in swing on it. Dismiss. Oh my God! The off stump is rocked back. Jesus Christ! What a ball from Kyle Mears, man. Talk too early. Wicket, bold position. That again, JJ. So probably a me or Andre then. What a ball from Kyle Mears, man. Jesus Christ. Problem that in a boy. Problem that, man. Boy, Kennar Lewis don't know anything about that. A golden duck there for Kennar Lewis, and the Jamaica Tallawahs already on the back foot. 1 for 1. Boy, them type of ball usually people like Wakar Yunis Missy bowling ball in a man. Ball a swing, man. Supernova say ball of the tournament. Ball of the tournament. Shelan say Tallawah will lose. All right, I could see. Yeah. All right. Kennar Lewis using CPL as a vacation around the Caribbean. Why Supernova the easy, you know? Mears have to open the bowling for the West Indies in the World Cup, says Jaden. Mears need to open the bowling for the West Indies, says Sashin also. Here comes Shamar Brooks, the man that got that brilliant century just the other night. So Jamaica Tallawahs 1 for 1. Kyle Mears with a wicket. Jesus Christ. You know, I thought that ball hit the half stump. The ball actually swung and hit the leg stump. My goodness. What a ball. I was showing appreciation for that ball, but I wasn't doing the ball any justice. The ball actually swung and hit the leg stump. What a delivery from Kyle Mears. So now we have Shamar Brooks on strike, facing up to Kyle Mears. He's in. Wide outside the half stump, and Brooks lashes after this one. Goes over the fielder there, down to the boundary for 4. So Shamar Brooks continuing where he left off just the other evening. Simpson says, think Mears has been the standout player for the CPL for me. Both bat and ball. Easy, JJ. Easy. Because he is currently the top scorer. He's the top scorer. He has picked up quite a few wickets and thing, you know. So he has definitely showed his class. That one is wide down the leg side, and the wide is signal there. Jeremy said Jamaica game, right? At Napar. 6 for 1, 5 deliveries down. Brooks is 4 from 1. Brandon King yet to score, and Kennar Lewis is already back in the dugout. I tell you, say Lewis is not good, says Campbell. I hear you, I hear you. So Kyle Mears with the last delivery swinging into the pads of Shamar Brooks. Just steps across and clips this one into the leg side, and it's another single. They got to be careful walking across their stumps there with Kyle Mears swinging the ball like that, you know. He has always been a gifted bowler where swinging the ball is concerned. So there is batsmen gotta be careful. But 7 for 1, my viewers and subscribers. You know, it's definitely not the start that the Tallawahs were looking for, but the start that the Barbados Royals were hoping for. Yeah, he's well, has surprised me the most. He's definitely improved and he's showing his class. Yeah, man. And I want to know if he continues like this and brings this form into the Australia T20 series and then into the World Cup, you know, a big money will be splashed out in the upcoming IPL for him. Jamaica Tallawah, Afi win, says Daily. Love your channel. Will you live stream for the World Cup? Yeah, man, as I said earlier, during the World Cup, once I am not at work, I will live stream the games. Once I am not at work, I will definitely live stream the games. And it's the same reason why I did not live stream all of the CPL games. Have to work. 7 for 1. Shamar Brooks now to face up to the youngster Joshua Bishop. Let us see what Mr. Bishop will do in the power play here. A full toss down the leg side, and Brooks just clips this one with good timing. But the fielder circles across, and you're only able to get a couple. 2 century makers at the crease. Very important partnership for Tallawahs. That is true. Mears is good all-round cricketer. West Indies need cricketers like that. Yep, regardless of the delivery. Kenar is not a batsman. He's a power swinger, says Kingman. All right, Kingman, I hear you. I hear you, Kingman. 9 for 1, guys. Bishop bows another full toss down the leg side, but this time Brooks cannot beat Azam Khan, who's right there. Your MVP for the CPL. That easy, man. Kyle Mears, easy, easy, easy. Easy, easy. Heads and shoulder above the rest, man. Heads and shoulder above the rest. So 9 for 1. Woo! That one kept a little bit low. Brooks had to stay. Was that Brooks or yeah, Brooks. Sports to the bone. Sports to the bone, man. Need a live stream for Sunday to Jesus Christ. Stress that already, you know, JJ, the time not come yet, I'm start stress already. For those who not aware what he's talking about, Sunday we have the return. Well, we have Manchester United going up against Manchester City in the Premier League, and that one you don't know. I am going to be tuned. I'm going to be tuned in. You know, hopefully we can do a little live for it. Yes, because you know, 9 for 1, guys. Joshua Bishop getting the ball to really. Oh man, was that Merle Tharan just now? Jesus, what a ball from Bishop. Bishop comes on. Shamar Brooks goes on the front foot and just plays this one down in front of him, and there is no run. I agree, Kyle is the man. Runs and wickets. How much runs did Mears make today? I think he made 29. He didn't get a lot of runs, but yeah, man, I think it was about 29 that he got. I just patience. I feel win this match. Tallawah got this straight. All right, I hear you. 9 for 1, 2 overs down. Brandon King yet to score. Brooks is 7. Kyle Mears is coming back to bowl again. Simple Nation say, what go on? Boy, Jamaica Tallawahs here looking to try and chase down this score. Sachin and the other Guyanese, you sure you guys don't want to loan us that president that you guys have over there? Another good delivery there from Kyle Mears goes through. Sure you don't want to loan Jamaica that president that you guys have over there? Man United will win that match. I have that feeling also. I mean, you know, we're not the best team in the world, but I just have a good feeling that we're going to win. 9 for 1, guys. Kyle Mears in now. Brandon King had no No idea about that one. That one seems as if he took the inner portion of the bat, the inside edge, and he goes through and he gets a single to get himself off the mark. So 10 for 1, 2.2 overs in. Shamar Brooks is 7, King is 1. Kyle Mayers now in his second over, 1.2. He has given away 7 runs and has taken 1 wicket so far. And the Jamaica Tallawahs, they are looking to hunt down the score. But the Barbados Royals, they are holding firm. This is a wide down the leg side that goes past Shamar Brooks. And the keeper, Devon Thomas, is able to hold onto it. So that one, Kyle Mayers will have to reload and come again. So 11 for 1, guys. 11 for 1, 2.2 overs in. Kyle Mayers looking to try and dislodge one of these guys. As Supernova said recently, you know, these two guys will definitely have a say in where this game will go. That one dying low on Shamar Brooks again goes through to be taken by the keeper. How many runs Jamaica chasing? 161. So the Barbados Royals made 161 for 7. 161 for 7. Azam Khan, he top scored with, I think he was about 51. And Jamaica Tallawahs are currently 11 for 1. All right. Machal Manchano is one of those special people who was born to sing. Man talking normal and still have rhythm. Almost a run out there. Yeah, man, it's in his blood, Supernova. So 11 for 1, guys, 2.4 overs in. And so far, the Barbados Royals, they are pinning down the Jamaican Tallawahs in this power play. Come on, JTs. Come on, JTs. Come on, JTs. So this one here now is Kyle Mayers racing into bowl to Shamar Brooks, past the umpire, up to the wicket and bows. And Brooks, oh my golly, what a shot by Shamar Brooks. On the front foot, pressing and just caresses this one over the boundary for 6. Very, very good shot there by Shamar Brooks. 17 for 1, 2.5 overs. And Kyle Mayers there. That one in the slot, Shamar Brooks just stepping out and just going, hitting there through the line of the delivery. And that was a very good hit there by Shamar Brooks, showing his class. Sachin say, who is this Brooks dude? Well, it's a transform Brooks. It's a different Brooks this. 17 for 1, 2.5 overs in. Brandon King is still there on 1 and Shamar Brooks is 13. Brooks looking to take this home. Oh my golly, what a good comeback delivery from Kyle Mayers. Almost picking the inside edge, goes through to be taken by the keeper at the end of over number 3. The Jamaica Tallawahs 17 for 1, King on 1, and Brooks is 13. Kenar Lewis was sent back without scoring. Good shot. Ian says Lennox can't stop smiling. Yeah, man, looking at that shot that Brooks played just now, man, it was very good. It was easy on the eyes, you know? Yeah, man, that shot was easy on the eyes. That's what Simon Dole know about. Yeah. Am I the only one that saw Simon Dole riding around on a bike today? Earlier today they were showing him riding around on the hero motorcycle there. 17 for 1. Brandon King is 1. Shamar Brooks is 13. We're gonna have a little bit more Bishop. Joshua Bishop. His first over only went for 1. He was getting the ball to turn a whole lot. So even though the batsmen will look to pressure him, they need to be careful because it seems the pitch is keeping low and it's also turning. So that's a dangerous combination. They need to be careful. 17 for 1. And Joshua Bishop coming in now. Brandon King just tugging this one down to long on. And just another single there. Score ticks over to 18 for 1. King bad and because me wouldn't That's a opener. They say King needs to go at the bowling now. So 18 for 1. Shamar Brooks on strike facing up to Joshua Bishop, and he tries to pierce the inner circle on the offside, and he's only able to pick up a single there. So let us see what Shamar Brooks and Brandon King will be serving up. The big man Sir Curtly Ambrose in the background there, not smiling it up. Jamaica have power hitting and class batters. King and Brooks could support this aggression of Powell, Allen, and Reefer and co Jamaica on favorite, says Ian. All right, let us see. This one is, man, Brandon King misses out. This one, just another single there. So the power play not necessarily going the way in which the Tallawahs would have wanted. When Jamaica hosts a match for the 2024 World Cup, they need to free World Boss and and let him make a surprise performance. World Boss. All right, 20. Down the leg side, Shamar Brooks sweeps and sweeps well. And that one they will not be able to cut off. So that's 4. 24 for 1, 4 overs in. That one going down the leg side, Shamar Brooks just going down on one knee and just giving it a nice little sweep down to the boundary. And there we have Sir Curtly Ambrose. Curtly Ambrose, well, wow, we're not tightly, you know. Yeah, man, Ambrose, well, wow, we're not title. 24 for 1, 3.4 overs in. Sports to the bone, what is Guyana major areas of concern? The major, what I would say is probably having the same type of bowlers. Odin Smith, Romario Shepherd, I mean, Kimo Paul is good, but I don't know if an overseas pacer would do them well, but you know, having Odin Smith and Romario Shepherd in the same team, if the two of them not doing well on the same day, both of them can give away a combine of probably 120 runs within the 8 overs that they bowl. Might sound harsh, but you know that is usually that is the thing. That is the major issue that I think. All right, players playing conservation to me in the power play. No, they wouldn't have taken advantage of the power play. All right, that's what JJ is saying. All right. Will Mayers give himself one more over? Maybe not on the trot. The last over he went, they were starting to take him on, and not very often. I would say it's not ideal to bowl 3 overs on the trot, especially if you are in the power play. So I doubt he would do that. And as I said, that here comes Jason Holder. Simple say Jamaica need 138 runs. All right, need to get going. Yeah, man, here comes Jason Holder, the former West Indies captain, bowling to Brandon King. And we know King loves pace, and he goes on down on one year, cracks this one through the offside. And the fielder is not able to get around, and that's another boundary there for Brandon King. And the Jamaica Tallawahs push on to 28 for 1. That delivery there is a loosener from Jason Holder. Right in the arc. King just went out, cleared, and smoked that one near the left hand seamer like Amir or Trent. Just somebody. They can't have Kimo Paul, Romario Shepherd, and Odin Smith bowling in the same team. They're not even beating a game. Didn't Ransford both playing like Ransford didn't play at all? I thought he played in the first game. I'm sorry that. I thought Ransford played in the first game. And then they didn't give him any other game. All right, Holder, McCoy, hold the keys. Jamaica love the pace. Barbados needs to be smart. Yep. Brandon King there, wrapped on the pod, stifled appeal. That one probably going down the leg. Yes, Ian, you're definitely correct. King especially loves the pace, so they have to be careful. 28 for 1, 4.3 overs in. Shamar Brooks is 18 from 16, and King is 7 from 10. This power play is rapidly coming to an end. Oh, it was only okay. It was only in the 60. This power play is rapidly coming to an end. So the Jamaica Tallawahs need to try and get some more runs. The Barbados Royals will be look. Oh man, what a beautiful shot there from Brooks. But the ball fielder is down there, so they only get a single. Very cute looking shot from Brooks there. So Tallawahs need 132 runs from 92 deliveries. They need to go now. They need to go now. And the Royals need to try and break this partnership. Jason Holder there, getting another dot ball. Come on, Brooks and King. Don't play around, boys. Don't play around. We all know what Holder can do with the ball. Oh, yes, we do. What about Rock Attack? Try something different. They say try and give Rock a spin. And it might work, it definitely might work because the ball is ball is turning. Pitch is turning. Another dot ball there. Jesus Christ, boy, Brandon King. He's feeling the pressure, he's feeling the pressure. Something is going to give. Something is going to give, guys. Is one more over remaining in the power play, 30 for 1. We're probably 15 runs behind where ideally the team would want to be after the power play, 30 for 1. So one more over. You would want to probably be 40, maybe 45, somewhere there about close to 50. Yeah, man, he's definitely class. So we want him to show that class act tonight. So the Jamaica Tallawahs need 132 from 90 deliveries. And remember, we have people like Ravman Powell and those guys still in the dugout. No runs is there waiting on anybody, so we're not sure if they're going to get any runs. So the guys that are there at the crease at the moment, they need to make sure that they are putting the work in. So 30 for 1. Jeez, another dot ball. So Simmons is now in the over, in the attack. And I must say I was very impressed with how Simmons bowled in the last game. So, let us see what's going to happen. I would like to see someone who got express pace playing for Guyana and the top order being more selective with their shots and approach the game. Yeah, smart about it, says Joseph. All right. I feel Reefer will spoil the Bajan party. Boy, if Reefer wanted that, we can't give him citizenship in Jamaica. King is not informed, says James. If Brooks give me 50 runs, we sell everything, says Simple. All right, 31 for 1. 31 for 1. 5.2 overs in. Brandon King is still 7 from 12. Brooks is 20 from 19. So not scoring too fast at all, my viewers and subscribers. Simmons goes to Brooks and Brooks tries to who's that? King. And King is only able to play it back along the pitch to the bowler. So the struggle continues for the Jamaica Tallawahs inside the power play. And generally speaking, when you lose, they like to say when you lose 3 wickets in the power play, not very often you're able to go on to win. But if you're not able to get a certain amount of runs in the power play, it might also be a little bit difficult. It's a Guyana missing King. Guyana missing almost win. So Simmons coming in now to bowl to Brandon King. And this one is nicely flicked by King. And it's just another single, my viewers and subscribers. So the Jamaica Tallawahs, they are on the back foot. On the back foot there. So 32 for 1, 5.4 overs in just a couple more deliveries, and that will be all she wrote for the power play. Jason Holder, as we see there. So Simmons coming in to bowl, and this is a wide one that goes through to be taken by the keeper. 1 run goes to the score, and he will have to re-bowl that. Good field placement by Mayor, says Javid. So 33 for 3, 5.4 overs in. Brandon King is still there. He's on 8, and Brooks is 20. So Simmons coming in to bowl the 5th delivery. And that one is, just short of the fielder. That is that short third man. Seems to be Obed McCoy. Diving at that one. But it was not close enough. And you could say good placement from Brooks, or you could say lucky shot. Seems to be good placement though. Obed McCoy diving away to his left, but not getting anywhere close to it. Rather them hit for 1 and 2 rather than hit for 6 and 4 to get out easy. Javid, that was far from Obed McCoy, man. He couldn't have stopped that. So 1 delivery to go in the power play. My viewers and subscribers will be bowled to Shamar Brooks down the leg side, and it's a freebie. Brooks just uses his one hand to swing the bat across and hits that one for 4 there. So Simmons finishing off there, giving away there 11 runs in that over. 11 runs brings the Tallawahs to 41 for 1 after 6. So that's the end of the power play. Not a bad power play. Losing 1 wicket and getting 41 runs. Maybe the Barbados Royals would have wanted another couple of wickets. The Jamaica Tallawahs would have probably wanted another 10 or so runs in that power play. So not too bad. King and Brooks are steady players. You can expect this. They usually accumulate. They need to set a good platform for the others too. That was West Indies problem, says Ian. All right. So 41 for 1, guys, at the end of 6 overs. The Barbados Royals looking good. Barbados Royals looking good. Sports to the bone. Their thoughts on this year. This year CPL, I must say, it definitely came with a lot of surprises. I am happy the way in which it played out, in the sense that it wasn't predictable. All right, Obed McCoy now in the attack, and the first one, King goes on the front foot and crashes this one past him down to the boundary for 4, and the chase is on now, my peeps. A little bit of pace to Brandon King. That one was wide. He just stepped out and went after it. There we see Brandon King getting a 4. So yeah, man, generally speaking, I would say it was a good CPL, except for the rain that we got in the initial stage. But it wasn't predictable. Trinidad and Tobago Knight Riders not flying all the way to the finals, even though they had that team there. Guyana Amazon Warriors hosting the tournament, losing a couple of games early, but being able to go home and win 4 games on the trot, and basically give their fans something to support, to celebrate. It was good all around. The only thing is that St. Kitts and Tobago Knight Riders, the 2 teams that were expected to do well, they didn't really step up at all. So, but from a general point of view, I'm happy the way in which it worked out. My only sad thing is that a couple of the guys that I expect to perform for West Indies in the World Cup, they didn't use this to get themselves in form. People like Pooran and so. So Obed McCoy down the leg side there to Brandon King, hops across the half stump and kind of clips this one, but the fielder is around there and he just picks up one. Yeah. So I would have been a little bit more happier if people like Shemran Hitzmaier and Pooran had gotten some more runs under their belt comfortably. You understand? Akil Hussein, as we know, is always going to be class. Alzari Joseph. I was happy in the way in which he played. You understand? 46 for 1, guys. 6.2 overs in Obed McCoy. Looking to get the breakthrough. What a delivery there. Squaring Shamar Brooks up. Going past the outer portion of the bat. Goes through to be taken by the keeper. This is the thing that I was most disappointed in, though. I was really looking for Obed McCoy to dominate the CPL. You know, I didn't get that. So, you know, good night, Sports to the Bone. Looks like Jamaica will win because first year Shanda Park coaching with Ambrose to man the selector Haynes that are around for West Indies future. Go see Barbados all the way say stop. I hear you. Thoughts on West Indies World Cup chances now given the CPL performances. Any players you feel good about? Just Kyle Mears. I'm hoping that his form will continue, but you know the guys that I really wanted to use the tournament to get themselves in form, like the poor and the Hetmaya, didn't really get a lot from them. Wide outside the half stump there. Shamar King goes after it, goes through to be taken by the keeper. Score stays at 47 for 1, 6.5 overs in. Alzari Joseph, I'm also impressed with him. Looking forward to see how he will go. Not so much, not to, you know, nobody else. Those are the guys that I was really looking at, you know. So 47 for 1, 6.5 overs in. At this stage, Barbados Royals, they were 67 for 1. You understand? But we know that in the back end there from over number, Brandon King chipping this one in the air, but falling in no man's land, and they get a single. Yeah, so Barbados got off to a better start, but in the back end, the Tallawahs were able to pull it back a little bit. So that's the difference. King is 13 from, what's that? 18. Brooks is 29 from 23. And the Tallawahs 48 for 1 from 7. So wickets in hand is good. They just need to make sure that from a Tallawahs perspective, they just keep on ticking the score over, ticking it over. And the Barbados Royals, in order to win this game, they're going to need to break this partnership as quick as possible. They need to break this partnership as quick as possible if they are going to make sure that the Jamaica Tallawahs don't go anywhere close to that target. Now we're going to have a little bit of Mujib Rahman. So, you know, we know Mujib is a very, very good bowler class. In case of any injuries, would you carry Brooks? We were talking about the reserve earlier on, and I was saying that Brooks is probably right about there because, you know, he was playing some international cricket before the CPL, and the fact that he would have gotten some runs in the CPL simply means they might carry him as a pure batsman. We know the squad right now is not too, we don't really have pure batsmen as people like to put it, people that can anchor. King goes after that one and crashes it past Kyle Mears down to the boundary for 4, and the score moves to 52 for 1. But yeah, man, Shamar Brooks probably would have done enough work to get a spot there. You know, same thing could be said of Rakeem Carnwall if we're looking at the numbers. Same thing could be said of Shea Hope played a couple of good innings also. So, you know, but Brooks has definitely done some good work. I think Brooks, Carnwall, Simmons, Allen Shepherd. All right. So this is 53 for 1. So this is Roshan giving us the reserve would be Brooks, Carnwall, Simmons, Allen, Shepherd. And Simmons would be the Simmons that is playing in this game right here, right? The left armer is not doing too bad at all. All right, so now we have Mujib going into bowl to Shamar Brooks. It's now 53 for 1, 7.3 overs. Mujib to Shamar Brooks, and he's trapped in front, and the umpire gives him out. I am wondering if that was going down the leg side though. So keeping this partnership well, some runs pivotal for the chase, also getting a tempo for the other batsmen. They have actually reviewed it, but I am thinking that that probably is going down. Yeah, it's the same thing that we're talking about. It's the same thing that we're talking about at the beginning of this innings. That based on what we saw, based on what we saw when the Tallawahs were bowling, when Allen was bowling, especially a lot of the deliveries kept low. So that pitch keeps the ball really low. Yeah, a lot of the deliveries kept low, so the batsmen got themselves in a little bit of mix up. This just needs to be clipping, and he will have to go. It looks to me like that is probably missing the leg stump. That is going to miss the leg stump based on what I am seeing here. Yeah, that is definitely missing the leg stump. That is missing the leg stump. All right, so decision has been overturned. So very good review there, missing the leg stump. Shamar Brooks lives to fight another day. But what will happen now? We now sleep tonight. Tallawahs all the way say Sanjay in the building. Yeah, man. What will happen is that the batsmen will now have to be way more cautious. Shiv Narayan, Shandopal up there, shadow batting and showing what to be done. Yeah, man. What will happen now is that the batsmen will now have in their mind that the pitch is playing low, so they have to be careful. How much Royals make? 161. West Indies legend lost the semi. Yeah, we were reading. Yeah, we were talking about this a little earlier against Sri Lanka legend. Dian Narayan got 63 big runs. Dwayne Smith 24 and Kirk Edwards first ball duck. Lara 17. All right. Rutherford is better than all those players. Rutherford is better than all those players. And what he should have done was he should have shown it in the CPL. And I am sure that they probably would have selected him. I am a big Sheffield Rutherford fan. Those who watch the platform here will tell you I'm always rooting for him, and I am always saying that I definitely want to see him in the team. But what he should have done was, he should have performed so his name could have been in the mix right now. Right. He was trashing. CPL. Yeah. He probably should have scored some runs, and he would be in the mix right now. All of these guys that we're arguing for, these are guys that they deserve to be argued for. People like Shamar Brooks and Cornwall and these guys. They have done enough work to be argued for. Let's go Royals. David Allen in the building. Another Barbados Royals fan here. I think Guyana Amazon Warriors played 6 matches in 8 days. Is Delan. All right. I am disappointed in Rutherford, especially this year. I too. I am too. Going into the CPL, he's one of the guys that I was saying that I want him to score runs. I want him to make runs so that the selectors can give him a look in, even though there's always talk about fitness issues. And, he didn't do himself any justice with the bat. So that's his fault right there. King playing across the line there and getting a single. So 56 for one, guys. 8.1 overs in. We have Simmons currently operating. 56 for one. Simmons operating. Shamar Brooks is on strike. He's on 30. And Simmons comes to bowl to Brooks. And he just walks across the half stump and flicks this one elegantly for 6. What a good shot from Shamar Brooks. The man is turning it on, my peeps. Shamar Brooks there just walking across to the offside and just flicking it. There was no malice in this shot. There was no aggression. Just walked across and flicked it. Very good cricket shot there. You think West Indies will win the World Cup. You think West Indies will win the World Cup? Put it this way. Before the CPL tournament started out, I had Trinidad and St. Kitts doing well, and they were the first two teams to be eliminated. So I am going to say no for this question. So maybe it's going to be a case of me being totally wrong, just as how I am wrong now. Ian says pick a CPL star 11. Off the top of my head right now, Jaja. All right. You guys gonna have to help me along, help me along. We done win, just end the match and give with the win. Lord Jesus, here. 63 for 1, 8.3 overs in. Remember, at 8.3 overs in, I think Barbados Royals were already past this sort of score that we're at now, wide outside the half stump. That's how Shanapa used to flick it for 6 elegantly. So if we're going to look at a CPL playing 11, then you're probably going to have to. Kyle Mears is there, even though he bowled a little bit cold in the latter part. Kyle Mears and Cornwall. Am I correct? Can we go with those two guys based on the runs that Cornwall hasn't scored a whole lot of runs, but those the pair they have actually put on another fine shot there from Brandon King, beats the diving fielder down to the boundary for 4. Yeah, man. So we probably can go. I don't know. Kyle Mears and Brooks. This is just me talking, guys, because I don't remember the scores of the other players. So maybe Kyle Mears and Cornwall can go. Who are the players that we have performing very well at number 3? Shamar Brooks not doing too bad, so maybe Brooks. It probably going to be unfair, Ian, for me to just call out, because I don't remember this the wide down the leg side there. It's probably going to be unfair for me to pick a 11 off the top of my head now, because the guys that actually performed, I might leave them out, and I would have to pick it based on performance. And I would have to pick each position based on how the guys perform. So whoever batting at 4, whoever batting at 5, at 6 would have to be the best. They would have to have performed the best out of everybody else batting at that position. So I don't remember all of them out of my head right now, but that is something that I can look at probably in another video, though Ian. Just remind me. 69 for 1, guys. Simmons to King, and King waits and foot and crash. Oh, no, Ben McCoy comes across and picks it up. Here's a single with no good like first time back in the days. Who is this new Brooks, says Sachin? Well, it's the same Brooks, the Brooks of the Valley. Crawford says Shea Hope did well. I think Shea Hope got a couple of half centuries also, under 30. But that is the thing. Hope was batting at what? At 3 most of the time, I think. So he would have to go head to head with Shamar Brooks, and I think Brooks would have outperformed him there. Yeah. So Simmons goes now. Nice slower delivery. Brooks just waits on it, and there's another single. Say Brooks turn into a different player. I don't understand West Indies, because Brooks always in the side, so why is not going to the World Cup? And I mean, he might get in as a reserve player now. It's the same thing. Andy Roberts was saying the other day that quite a few of the guys that they had there playing leading up to the World Cup, they did not get into the squad, and people that haven't played cricket in a while, in months, are they got in. The thing is that, all right, you're saying Brooks' strike rate is a problem, but they are looking for someone who bats at 3 that can stabilize. And we ask the captain to play that role, but his problem is that he goes in and he looks to play at a better strike rate than Brooks, but he bats at 3 and he's only going to hit 3 6s and a 4 and then get out, which don't make any sense if he's going to play that role. So that is the thing. But I understand what you're talking about with the strike rate, though. Yeah. All right. So another 4 there. Jason Holder sprinting around but was not able to cut it off. Brooks with the timing and elegance to get that one away from Mujib there. So 75 for 1. Mujib bowling, Brooks just advancing down the pitch and caressing this one. And Jason Holder was not able to get across in time. Make it still do the man play for Jamaica Tallawahs. Make it still do IT when play for Jamaica. Not too sure what you're saying there. Look at that. Look at that. Just fell short of the boundary there, right down to the mid-wicket boundary by Shamar Brooks, and just falling short inside the boundary, so not going for a hero maximum. Nobody in the deep mid-wicket area, and that one just bounced one time inside the ropes for 4. Where's Shepard and Paul? All right, so Delon, I think this is the CPL team. So he's playing 11. So all right, let me look at this delivery and then I will read it out. All right. So another single there. Lewis, Kyle Mayers, King, Puran, Hetmeyer, Odin, Holder, Akil, Joseph, Mackay, catch. I think this is the West Indies playing 11. This is the West Indies playing 11. Lewis, Mayers, King, Puran, Hetmeyer, Odin, Holder. Like a tracer bullet from the bat of Brandon King. Jesus Christ, what a shot, man. Good gracious, what a shot. Let's go, JT. Boy, this Brandon King said, I always hear Brandon King say that Sarwan, was his favorite cricketer growing up, and you can see quite a few of the similarities, some similarities there in terms of, his whole movement at the crease and all of that. So 84 for 1, 9.5 overs in. The Jamaica Tallawahs, they are looking to chase the score down. King is 29 from 26. Brooks is 47 from 32. They say it's Barbados secretly Guyana Amazon Warriors players. What you want to say then? Choke. That's a wide down the leg side there, and it goes past Brandon King, the keeper collects, and Mujib will have to re-bowl that one. That one was flung into the pitch, kept low. I think sports selector Haynes should be in wait till CPL finish when picking. That wasn't a possibility. That wasn't a possibility. Based on the ICC, the team had to go in by was it the by the 16th? See, Javid remind me. Yeah, the team had to go in by then. So I think that's why they are waiting, however, to name the reserve players so they can take a look at a couple more people. JT nyamming that Bajan flying fish. Oh yes, that's how we do it, boy. No flying fish and cuckoo today. So they're at the halfway stage, my viewers and subscribers, and the Jamaica Tallawahs, they are chasing this score down pretty nicely so far. So let us see how things will work out there. All right, so if you guys have your team of the tournament, you can go ahead and put in your team of the tournament, and I will go ahead and read it out for you guys. So if you have your team of the tournament that you want to put out, you can go ahead and tell me your team of the tournament, and I will definitely go ahead and see if I can read it out for you guys. All right. So it's open to everyone. All those who have the team of the tournament, you can go right ahead and read it out, and I will go ahead and type it, and I will read it out. In the meantime, while they're on the drinks break, I am going to go right ahead and give you guys a quick recap of how the game, what has happened so far. So the Barbados Royals, they batted first and they scored 161 for 7. 161 for 7. And, I must say that the Barbados Royals really fell back in the last, probably, one could say 8 to 9 overs. You understand? And, the Tallawahs bowlers pulled it back 161 for 7. And the batting for the Barbados Royals, Rakim Carnwall had 36 from 21. So at the top there, Rakim Carnwall had 36 from 21. Kyle Mayers had 29 from 19. Azam Khan was the standout player, getting 51 from 40. Jason Holder had 17 from 19. Zadran had 6. Corbin Bash had 7. Devon Thomas 7. And Mujib was left not out on 1. Where the bowling is concerned for the Jamaica Tallawahs, Fabian Allen, the man with the golden arm, once again, he had 3 for 24 from 4 overs. And Nicholson Garden doing well, also getting 3 for 33 from 4 overs. And we also had Iman Wazim bowling 4 overs for 18 runs, picking up a wicket. Pretorius, he had 2 overs for 24. Chris Green had 2 overs for 23. And Raymond Reefer, he bowled 1 over for 8. Mohamed Nabi 3 over for 28. And that is basically how it went as it relates to the batting for them. And as we speak, the Jamaica Tallawahs batting now, they are 86 for 1. Brandon King not out on 29. Kenara Lewis had a first ball duck. Brooks is 47. All right, let's get those comments. Marlon Miller said them dead. All right, Supernova Licks. Plenty getting shared by the Tallawahs. Kenara Lewis got out. He was removed without scoring. That massive slowdown in the last 10 will cost the Royals at this rate. Yep. Tallawahs will win, says Sherlock. Sherlock got the Warlock. I think Mayers. All right. Ian says, I think Kyle Mayers, Carnwall, Gerbers, King, Brooks, Khan, Shepherd, Hussein, Wazim, Holder, Garden, from the latter rounds. I watched Brooks, keeping, though not Gerbers. Okay. All right. So that is Ian telling us the playing 11 that he thinks, the playing 11 for the CPL so far, the top 11. Not bad. I mean, I've seen quite a few of the games, and those players are usual that you name, they usually feature heavily. Oh my good, and Shamar Brooks goes. Jason Holder removes his best friend. Good catch by, seems to be Bishop down there on the boundary. Right after the break, ball going down the leg side. Brooks looking to flick it again, not playing it harshly. So that one was down the leg side, man, and Brooks looking to whip it. And Bishop just coming across and taking that catch easily. 76 runs, 10 overs is nothing in T20. After that start by Mayers and Carnwall, they should have 180. King Sachin says King, Mayers, Faf, Duplessis, Powell, Azam, Holder, Wazim Hussein, Shamsi, Joseph, and Obed, says Sachin. All right, not bad. I like the fact that King and Brooks are not looking to play aggressive shots, just play normal cricket shots. Well, a normal cricket shot just got Brooks out. Badly needed wicket. Yep, badly needed wicket. It's a blessing. Lewis out early. Marlon says Royals are very top heavy. None of their finishers have a strike close to 150. So here we have Ravman Powell, the captain, coming in now. He will be looking to guide his team home. 75 runs to get from 58 runs with 8 wickets in the bag. That is by no means hard in T20 cricket. But as they say, when your back is against the wall and when you are in a finals, anything can happen. So the Barbados Royals bowlers, they can pull out something out of the bag. So let us see if the captain will play a captain's knock and guide his team home. So Brooks there getting that ball in line or a little bit outside the leg stump and looking to flick it, and Hola celebrates in front of his best friend's face right there. It's too late for Barbados Royals. And Kyle Murray is older than Powell. Yeah, I just checked the most wickets, and Romario Shepherd has 14 wickets at an average of 18. Surely that's wrong. I'm thinking Alzar Joseph is above him, if I'm not mistaken. He didn't actually get to the half century. I think it was 40. I will tell you 40 how much. Just give me a second. So 47. He fell for 47. Almost a bowl and caught there. So Brooks fell for 47. He didn't get to the 50. So 88 for two guys, 10.3 overs in. King is 31. And as you know, nice slower ball there from Jason Hola, tricking Brandon King, bringing him into the shot. Powell has to step up and lead his team now. And I agree, he needs to see this through to the end. But make sure he just, it's 74 runs from 57 deliveries. It's not that difficult. Just go out there and play a normal cricket shot. And when the odd boundary come, you get it. Alzari has the most wicket, but I'm saying Sheppy average 18 runs per wickets. 18. You sure? 88 for 2. Woo! Be careful, Ravman Powell, boy. Why is Aiden Walsh Jr. patrolling the place like that? As a matter of fact, why is Aiden Walsh Jr. on the field? Barbados, the easy now. Why is Aiden Walsh Jr. on the field? Nice Yorker attempted by Jason Hola, but Ravman Powell being able to dig this one out. Remember, small scores are the challenging ones. 89 for 2, 10.5 overs in. Somebody answer me, why is Aiden Walsh Jr. on that field? Why is Aiden Walsh Jr. on the field? You see those Barbados people, you see, man. Come on, King. Jason Hola has to go. These West Indies bowlers need a good bowling coach. They are great with the bat. Hold on. Yo, Rasta, no take that youth there for I feel there, man. That boy Hayden Walsh. Small and big ones are difficult for Guyana Amazon. I say, leave the professional field alone. Must be the man need to go back in a dugout, man. Nobody's injured, nothing wrong with anybody. Send the man back in a dugout, star. We need anything we can get right now. All right, Fabian Allen. Oh, they're talking about the fantasy there. All right, so 90 for 2, 11 overs done, and Bishop is back. Will be bowling to Ravman Powell. Or that one is to King, and the first delivery is crunched for 4. All right, Guyana Mazanores could have used him because he's a brilliant fieldsman. Yeah. Best fielders in the region. All right, I think Chief Ambrose and Sammy should be the T20 be in the T20 setup. Here, Ian. So Aiden Walsh Jr., as they say, is a professional fielder out there. 94 for 2, guys. 11.1 over him. King is 36. And Bishop goes after him again. Doesn't get to the pitch and just able to hit this one past the bowler for a single as Jason Holler picks it up. Why are we not at 100 likes? 186 people in here and 56 likes. Come on, guys. That is it. Why, Sashin, you know the routine already. You know, my viewers and my subscribers, they just come on, watch, type to them. I go and read every single comment and then not even give the video a like. Like up the video, man. And I don't stop the video every 5 or 10 minutes to tell people to like the video. Appreciate the thing, peeps, and like it up. Over here, so the players play on the field, but Shiv and Ambrose turn a team that no one had in their top 4 to the finals. I agree. I didn't have to. I agree. Ambrose for bowling, Gresham and smart, Shiv for batting smart, and Sammy for his natural instinct. This thing is missing these ingredients. Javid said at Sashin, where the super chat. I want to tell us that I'll do it. I want to say one Sheldon hide out. Sheldon lost a bet and should have donated some cash to the channel. Sheldon saw hide. Brandon King goes hard straight back over the bowler's head down to the boundary for 4, and they are taking on Joshua Bishop, and the 100 comes up. 100 for 2, 11.4 overs, and we see the big man Shivnar and Shandopal clapping in the dugout there, or in the dressing room, clapping up a storm. So 100 for 2, 11.4 overs in, and the Jamaica Tallawahs, they are cruising. So yeah. There he goes again. Another one is tugged into the leg side. And it's another 4. Michael Jordan fans are the fans. Jesus Christ. This is the type of name that you need on social media if you want to talk, if you want to start a debate. This person's name is Michael Jordan. Fans are the worst NBA fans. Hey, yeah, man, we are doing okay. The Jamaica Tallawahs 104 for 2. Very good batting from King in that over, says JJ. Yes, indeed. Look at that shot again from Brandon King. Over cover down to the boundary for 4, and the Jamaican Tallawahs, they are, oh my God, Joshua Bishop is having it. I tell you, just before this over started, there was a debate between the captain and a couple players whether Joshua should bowl or Mujib, and Bishop ended up bowling, and I must say it didn't work out too well for them. It's all over. Joseph said it's all over. Jam yard, well done, Jamaica. Another 4. Yep. Excellent batting by Brandon King for the World Cup. I know they will not drop Lewis, but if they don't open with King and Mears or Mears and Charles, I will furious with Simmons. That I'm always vexed with. Saving Mujib. I wonder why they're saving it. They need to break this partnership. Going to take a miracle for us to bring it back, says Supernova. So Brandon King there dealing with the business, bringing up his half century. Congratulations to Brandon King for getting a half century in the final. You call it a crunch. In a clutch performance. You understand? Clutch performance, you call that, look, many Jamaica fans in Providence Stadium. You sure is not the guy that Amazon Warriors fans put on the Jamaica Tallawahs colors to go up against Barbados Royals. 109 for 2, guys. 12.1 over in, and the Jamaica Tallawahs, they are well on their way. But remember, they say that it's not over until the fat lady sings. Obed McCoy comes in, and it's a nice lower delivery that Brandon King ended up chipping. and that's how he got his half century. Mayers cannot bat top class bowlers, especially spinners. The same can be said of all of the West Indies batsmen. But if you look at all of them, he's the one that has been the most consistent, though. So, yeah, the same can be said of all of the batsmen. But he has been the most consistent out of all of those who can bat. So, you know, we have to give a man his chance, even though we know there are flaws and things. 110 for 2. So 110 for 2, guys. 52 needed from 46 deliveries. Brandon King and Ravman Poe looking to bring it home. Good ball there by McCoy. All right, let me get a couple more comments. All right. Beating. All right. Put some respect on Shiv and Ambrose's name. This is what the coaching does to a team. Brandon and Paul go back to West Indies, and all of a sudden, after 2 games, drop farm. Jamaica on their way, Tallawahs right there. All right. Top batsman find it difficult to bat against top spinners. Yep, Guyanese batsmen play spin very well. Yeah, sounding like. Boy, no easy, you know. 110 for 2. Obed McCoy looking to finish out his second over, but that's called a wide. So the score ticks on. Score ticks on there to 111 for 2. Brandon King is still there on 50. Ravman Poe is 3 from 6. And the Royals are still fighting. They're still pushing along, man. Obed McCoy outside the half stump, and the batsman swings at it, and it's called another wide by the keeper, by the umpire. All right, so another wide there. Obed McCoy trying to probably bowl this over for as long as he possibly can. Let me see. Yeah, that was definitely a wide. All right, Winston A. Johnson said Jamaica looking good. Oh, yes, indeed, Winston. Looking good. 113 for 2, 12.5 overs in. We have Brandon King on 50 from 36. Ravman Poe is 4 from 7. So the Tallawahs need 49 runs from 43 deliveries. And this one is looking as if the Tallawahs are going to be taking it home. Who could tell at the beginning of the CPL tournament, a slower ball bouncer there, slower ball by into the pitch by Obed McCoy, and that's a dot ball to complete that one. Who could tell at the beginning of the CPL, quite a few of us had the Trinidad Knight Riders and the St. Kitts team to perform extremely well, and they were the 2 first teams to fall out. So at the end of over number 13, the Jamaica Tallawahs chasing 161. They are 113 for 2. So that gives them 49 runs to get from 42 deliveries. And all they need to do is just take their time. Roger Banton says that we in control easily. All right. So the fastest delivery so far, Alzari Joseph clocking 152. 151, Joseph again 151, Odin Smith 148, Joseph 148.1. So Azari up there in terms of the pace. That's the second time Royals lose a final. So 100, the game isn't yet finished, man. The game is not finished until the fat lady sings. Yeah, 113 for 2, 13 overs to go, and we're going to have a little bit of Corbin Bosch to bowl. Will they bash him, or will he bash the wickets? Let us see how that will go. So Tallawahs well on their way to secure this victory here. But the Barbados Royals, as I said, they are saying it's not over until it's over. So here comes Bash now to bowl to Powell. And the first one, Powell just touches this one into the offside. And they get a single to bring the score over to 114. And Brandon King is still on an even 50, while Powell is on 5. So the Jamaica Tallawahs looking to bring this home, looking to get their 30-20 CPL title. Yes, man, I think we won both. The 2 CPL titles that we won, I think Chris Gale was actually the captain, when we won those 2 titles. So Ravman Powell will be looking to take this one straight home. Man, that went up past the bowler like a tracer bullet. But Kyle Mears coming across and was able to pick that one up. So not getting to the boundary. One thing, JT and Royals were both my teams. So who wins? I'm happy, says Javid. All right, I hear you. King using Shea Hope SS, but he used a ton throughout the tournament. Before the season started, I know St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots will not make the top 4. Not the same team from last year, says Kevin D. All right. So it's 115 for 2. Bash looking to get rid of Ravman Powell, the captain. Bash goes in and Powell goes after him, winds it up and clears the fielder for 6. So Ravman Powell looking to bring this home in fine style. Look at Shivner and Shandapal and Curtly Ambrose clapping up a storm. The Jamaican Tallawahs moves on to 121 for 2. So this one by Bash was right in the slot. Ravman Powell just went after it, hit the lower part of the bat, went sailing over the fielder's head, 79 meters. And the Jamaican Tallawahs, they are looking pretty. So 121 for 2. Corbin Bash to Powell again, and he goes after this one. But he misses out, and Jason Holler picks this one up, and they go through for a single. I'm waiting for the uncles on Facebook to say drop poor and Powell should be captain. Believe it or not, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming, Sashin. It's coming. 122 for 2. 13.4 overs. Powell can captain, but not so sure. Poor and struggling though. You could be a commentator for this match, bro, says Roger. Maybe not. I am too biased. Look at that one outside the half stump, and King cracks this one through the offside for another 4. And the Jamaica Tallawahs, they are sailing on, sailing on. 126 for 2. 13.5 overs down. Brandon King moves to 55. Ravman Powell is 12. Roger is saying that I could be a commentator for this game. Why? Maybe not. I am too biased, boy. I'm not neutral at all. You can hear it in my voice that we want Jamaica Tallawahs to win. There we go. Clark said, go Tallawahs. Ryan said, good batting from JT, except Lewis. King fire. Here it comes again. Brandon King goes after this one and cracks it. Fall short of the boundary. Oh my, another 4. Didn't go all the way for 6. Brandon King is turning the heat on. 130 for 2. Brandon King. Oh my golly. Sachin reminding the people, we have 193 people on the live and only 73 like. Come on, people. Push it up, man. Push it up to 100. Put it up to 100. Put it up to 100, my peeps. I am up this late watching the game with you guys and commentating and all of that. I'll have work tomorrow. Come on, man. Like up the video. Like up the video. What am I going? 130 for 2. 14 overs down. The Jamaica Tallawahs. 32 to get from 36. All right. Clark said Tallawahs taking it. We are home. Well, it's not over until the fat lady sings. That is what they like to say. But based on what I am seeing here, the Tallawahs are in the driver's seat. Hopton says, big up yourself and the Jamaica team. Oh, yes, indeed. Said it's going to be a close game, I'm sure. I say, Lennox, you hear Ganga and Badri for Trini like a church. I'm happy the trophy is going to local franchise instead of a foreign owned one, says Javid. You can get a better commentator than this anywhere. Show some appreciation by just simply pressing the like. Simply pressing the like. Tell them again, Sashin. Tell the people to like up the video, man. King beating and teaching them. It's a Jamaican song. Beat and teach. King beating and teaching them. Los Angeles in the house, says Winston. Oh, yes, indeed, Winston. We're having a jolly good time here. Not too sure about my Barbadian friends. Where is Supernova? 130. Need 32 runs in 36 balls to win. Oh, yes. No sixes by King. Well, his class is hitting them on the ground. 130 for 2. We're going to have a little bit of Jason Holder to try and break the partnership. So far, he has bowled 2 overs, 9 runs, 1 wicket. Will Jason Holder be able to do it? Tallawahs taking this home. Nothing can stop. This with good commentating, me G. All right, God bless. Blessings. Jason Holder now. And this one is a, oh my good, what a good yaka by Jason Holder there. Good for, all right. If Jamaica takes this to the 19th over, I'm done with cricket. Boy, I don't know if I can manage it as much as we're going good. The palms, them sweating, man. We don't want to go down so far. What regional related doing in the leading run scorer? Hey, don't make Sashin come for you, boy. King is the top of the runs list for CPL 22 and good form going into Australia series. Sports to the bone. That's a good look. Jason Holder there on the leg side, and who is that? King clipping it down, and there's another run. So score ticks on. Brandon Kings goes to 60. Score ticks on to 132. Where is Sheldon? Can't find him. Why I don't know now. Congratulations to Tallawahs. Why the game is not over yet, man. All right, say you have gained my like. Oh yes, indeed. Oh yes, I worked for it and I gained it. Curtly Ambrose and Shivnar and Shandopal in the dressing room there. They're happy. That's, oh my God. A slow ball there by Jason Holder, Ravman Powell winding up to try and go back over Holder's head. But that one, he did not connect. What is Shandopal him talking about in there now? Well done to the Jamaica side. Oh my God, Alpha. Everybody giving us the victory. Quiet Guyana here in the house. Oh, Ian, you can't come on the bandwagon now. Paul needs to get out now. He needs 2 runs to move to number 5 for most runs in this season, knocking Hetty to 6. All right, so Jason Holder to Brandon King. This one is played down to long on, and there's another run. 171 like 40. Well, we are at 209 persons viewing, and the like isn't going up. Like up the live, people. Run a ball, and the trophy is ours. If it go to 19th over, me stop watch it and just listen to sports to the board. If Barbados win, me start drink rum. Oh my golly, boy, we don't want to go down too far and I say hand me them a sweaty. Jesus Christ, boy. Brandon King this season, 13 matches, over 400 runs. Here we come now. 134 for 2. Jason Holder looking to break this partnership. Guys, it's not over until the fat lady sings. So let us pay attention and see what will go. 89 likes we're at. Come on, people. Bring it up to 100. Bring it up to 100. It's a good look, says Clive. All right. Holder to bowl to Ravman Powell. A nice yorker there from Holder. Ravman Powell digs it out. And there's just another single. Come on, people. 27 to get from 31. 135 for 2. Aki and saltfish, no frying fish and cuckoo tonight. No frying fish and cuckoo. Aki and saltfish in the place. I think the coaching staff did a very great job getting this side where it is. I agree. 135 for 2 now. Here comes Jason Holder. He will be bowling to Brandon King, who is well set. And Brandon King is waiting on him. Here he comes now. Jason Holder, bowl to Brandon King. Oh my God, golly, that's a no ball. That must be above the waist no ball. Oh, it wasn't. It seems as if it dipped. So that's it, guys, for that over. 26 to get from 30. 26 to get from 30. And the Jamaica Tallawahs, they are on their way. They're on their way, my viewers and subscribers. They're on their way. The Guyana, why am I calling Guyana Amazon Warriors? Hey, Sashin, what me know you well about your team in the final, you know, my time, you know. Like how the guys not soaking up any balls, good coaching. Yes, man. Love me Tallawah. Only as we play tournament undefeated. Hardly any teams play undefeated. Only Trinity did it. Yeah, Trinity did it a couple of years ago. Yeah, man. There's a guy. Well, it's 3 more likes for 3 more likes. We're at 97. Come on, people. Hit it, man. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Brandon King, man. Another one. As DJ Khalil would say, another one. So that's another 4, guys. Brandon King. So that's over 400 runs there for Brandon King right now. 12 fours for King. All right, that's 48. So here comes Mujib again to Brandon King, and it goes downtown. It's in the air, going. Massive 6 from Brandon King. Oh my golly, this is going to be over in a jiffy. So Mujib coming in and getting hammered by Brandon King. The first one was a 4. This one, Brandon King just clearing the front foot and hitting through the line of the ball, and that went sailing 77 meters for 6. Here it comes again down the leg side, and Brandon King swivels, but it's a wide, beats the keeper, beats the batsman, beats everybody, and rolls down to the boundary for 4 wides. Mujib is finishing this game off as quickly as possible. Yes, my peeps, Mujib seems as if he does not want to be out in that field for much longer. Come, Sashin, we must reach 100 likes. What's going on? Mujib seems as if he doesn't want to be out there for much longer, giving it all away. First, it was a 4. Next, it was a 6. Next, it was a wide ball down the leg side. We got the trophy. Yes, says Mr. Casanova. 11 runs to get from 27. They can't buckle this. In a good thing is not guy that getting beaten. 104 likes. Thanks, guys. Blessings. Yeah, man. Keep the like button going just the same. She hope can learn a thing or two from King, says Joseph. Be careful what you say now, you know. Mujib, no. Bowling to Brandon King. Oh, it's a nice delivery right in the black hole. And there is no run. So 11 to get from 26. And the Jamaica Tallawahs, they are looking good. So Mujib looking to redeem himself, going into bowl to Brandon King, and he slashes this one, and the fielder comes around. Jason Holler saves it. Oh my golly. Did Jason Holler cut that boundary off, or was his body in contact with the boundary? Congrats, Powell and team, and a special shout out to the best coaching duo in the CPL history. Hey, I think Sashin easy. That's 4. Oh, yes, his back was touching while he was in contact with the ball. That's 4 all day long. Hope we can learn from Brooks. Says Kevin D. So 153 for 2. Jason Holler not being able to cut that one off. So 7 runs to get from 25 deliveries. Here comes Mujib now. And King goes after him again, slaps this one past the bowler, but Jason Holler sprints around to pick it up, and they go through for a run. So 6 to get from 24. Yes, man. Need bowler explore the options. As you know, at West Indies program need to bowl explore your options. All right. Them can use singles win this game now for fun to make it interesting. You all make Tallawahs a beat 104, 155. Come on, likes up. You all make Tallawahs a beat. Yeah, man. Like up the thing, man. Like up the thing. 6 now, and we holding the trophy. And we are going to be recruiting DJ Bravo to sing that song for us. Hope is the best ODI batsman we have now. They can learn from him. Where are the naysayers? No. Why? Let us recruit Bravo if you go sing the champion song there now. Yes, man. What you mean? Curtly Ambrose can't hold his seat. The man gone downstairs already. Look at Curtly Ambrose. This is the first time I have seen Curtly and Shivner and Shandopal so animated. So let us see now. Obed McCoy. The guys are already celebrating, hugging up each other and all of that. Obed McCoy passed the umpire up the ball to Brandon King. And Brandon King swings this one over the bowler's head, over into the stands for 6. Oh my God, there we go. Jamaica Tallawahs champion of CPL 2022. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, yes, indeed. Obed McCoy bowling that one right in the slot. And Brandon King just going on the front foot and picking it up and crashing it back over his head. And 162 for 2. Jamaica Tallawahs needed only 16.1 deliveries to get that one. And Jamaica Tallawahs, they are CPL champion of 2022. What are we going to say now? Brandon King, Ravman Poe. Look at Sir Curtly Ambrose. I have been watching cricket for years and I have never seen Sir Curtly Ambrose so animated. Rental Mill, I love your commentary. All right, my boss, respect. Very good, very good CPL there. Very good contest here, my viewers and subscribers. Good work from Brandon King and Co to bring this across the line. Curtly Ambrose, man. The man, the myth, the legend. Shivnarayan Shandopal, the tiger. Oh my golly boy. Yes, man. Brandon King and Co bringing it across. Tallawahs strike. Form of the at the right time. Yeah, man. Congratulations. It's good to see our best T20 player outscoring everyone, like I said, you would from the start. All right. Yeah, man. Shiva Ambrose, and according to Sachin, Shivnarayan Shandopal and Curtly Ambrose, they need to take over the West Indies team. Is Sachin getting ahead of himself, or is he on point? Winning a CPL final by all of 8 wickets. Very good there. Oh yes. Look at Supernova. I finally found him. Congratulations to Tallawahs masterclass from them today. 235 on the live. What's that? 244 people on the live, man. Supernova, you were hiding. We couldn't find you. But yes, my viewers and subscribers, indeed, it was a good game. Congratulations to the Jamaica Tallawahs. Shout out to the Barbados Royals. I see people even hitting the soup. Who is that hitting the Cristiano Ronaldo celebration? I saw somebody just run and jump over the wicket and hit the Ronaldo celebration. What you mean? Oh yes, indeed. This is the way the CPL. This is the right way to end the CPL, man. That was not even a challenge. Oh man, we won by 8 wickets and only use 16 overs, eh? Romario said, wow, nice win. Yes, man. Captain Ravman Powell and his team getting across the line. Oh my golly, with all the big name players leaving the Jamaica Tallawahs going elsewhere, and we managed to win a title. Very well done by the guys. I tell them my peeps, but yeah, man, CPL 2022 was definitely a hit. You know, as I said, it brought forth a lot of things that we did not expect. First thing, we did not expect Trinidad Knight Riders and St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots to fall out of the competition that quickly. And that's exactly what happened. Jamaica Tallawahs, I personally did not have them going to the finals. And they went all the way to the finals and won a really good win. And from King Hope, the good farm continues to Australia. Oh yeah. Guyanese, Barbados, they lose again. No, man, the Guyanese people have to bat Jamaica. What you mean, man? If only we could find Sheldon. Jesus Christ. Sheldon probably elsewhere, man. Probably on a different life, giving trouble. Congrats, Tallawahs. Rather remember the name. just a little tap, big up. Yeah, man, blessings. Yeah. So that is how it finished off, my viewers and subscribers. Obed McCoy bowling to Brandon King right into the slot. Brandon King just going on the front foot and crashing it over his head to secure the victory for the Jamaica Tallawahs. And that is all she wrote, my viewers and subscribers. Holder and him side cannot hold back this win. Everyone doubted JT and they beat and teach them. Oh, yes, indeed. Who wins player of the tournament? I have no idea. I was going for Kyle Mayers, you know. Look at Curtly Ambrose. Look at Curtly Ambrose. I was going for Kyle Mayers in all honesty. You understand? Because he got well over 300 runs, I think. Got quite a few wickets. You understand? Brandon King is the only player to have scored over 400 runs. So I don't know. I don't know, but I think Kyle Mayers might get it though, even though his team did not win. I don't even have JT making the semis and they won it all. That is why I always say to you guys, is sometimes you hear me when I come and give my predictions, you know, it's not necessarily goal. It's not necessarily goal because the man them shame Rasta. Not good way to World Cup now, guys. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. See, my Mayer's 308 wickets. 300 and he got 8 wickets. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Look at Curtly Ambrose. I know that shoulder must be paining him tomorrow. The man is at home, but not home. Yeah, man, he was a good team player. Curtly Ambrose definitely covering it, stuck together as a family. We didn't have one player basically doing all of the work. Any player could step up at any given time. I want to hear Shiv. Shiv saying very excited. You couldn't tell by looking at him. Hey, Shiva the boss, you know. Shana Pass is very excited. You couldn't know by looking at his face. Man, calm. Barbados Royals fans not too happy at all. Congrats to Shiv, answered correctly. Excellent coaching from them. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Supernova Shanapa just said it's a Guyanese franchise. Brandon King. Oh, that's he said. Yeah. So yeah, the question was asked earlier, who owned it, and I'm almost certain it was co-owned by a Guyanese and someone in Florida. But as I said, you know, he just said that. All right. Brandon King, Mayers, Alzari, and now Brooks are my players of the tournament, says Mr. Casanova. Big up, Kingman. Great. All right. JJ, Jamaica was the wild card. The team came together well under good coaching and captaincy. Oh, yes, indeed. Yeah, man, good captaincy and good coaching. Roughman Paul really marshaled his troops, and you know he did well. Shandopal just okay. Oh, I read that already. Yeah, man, he definitely Roughman Paul definitely marshaled his troops and all of that. Boy, Curtly Ambrose, wall back Curtly Ambrose in the wall him. Jamaica Tallawahs, the team. Look at the trophy waiting on us, boy. So there you have it, my viewers and subscribers. The Jamaica Tallawahs did not even need all overs onto the series versus Australia and then more World Cup stress with the qualifiers. Yeah, man, a whole lot of cricket coming up, man. 2 tests and 2 T20 in Australia, and then, as I said, the World Cup qualifiers. Congrats to Tallawah. And you see Russell and Chris jump and see, yeah, man, it's win. That is what I tell people all the time, and I deal with that team and I deal with winning as a team. So I will believe them bigger than the team. Although I can't really say that still because political issues were there in the background, so we don't know what the problem was. All right. Since Shiv only one champion trophy in 20 years of cricket, he already have seen his 4D and CPL titles. We had some crappy teams. All right. Ravman Paul, captain better than Polar Bravo, and even poor and says Mr. Casanova. Boy, I tell you, my viewers and subscribers, I tell you, it was indeed a good one. It was indeed a good one. Congratulations to all of the players. I mean, it was a good tournament. As I said, coming into the tournament, you know, they say team on paper doesn't necessarily mean team that is going to win. And you know, I had indicated that you know, the Trinidad Knight Riders team probably would have taken it. You understand? Imagine how Andreas is feeling right now. Oh man. I was in my bed watching this game after the win. I had to get up and grab a celebration shot. Oh yes. Man left JT after dissing them for 2 years, and as they left, they win while he finished rock bottom. Well done, JT. Oh yes, my viewers and subscribers. Indeed, it was a good game. So let me just say to you, if you are new to the platform and you have not yet subscribed, I am going to ask you to go ahead and subscribe. If it's the first time you are coming across this channel, this is how we do it over here. You know, we do watch alongs, we upload cricket videos every day, every single day. So if you are not on the cricket, football, track and field, anything, so if you are just discovering the channel, please remember to subscribe to the channel, become a part of the family. We have the World Cup coming up, and we have the Australia series, you know, plus a few more T20 leagues that will be playing, you know. So we're definitely going to be looking at that. Baker say congrats again, but I miss Andre. I missed winning. That's what I missed. I missed winning the CPL title, and it took this group of guys to win it, and that is what I wanted. But I hear you still, Baker. I hear you. I really like the fact that they kept rotating the strike today and not soaking up any dot balls. Or the West Indies could learn. Team and paper will tell you who not win. Check all Warriors team. Like Jamaica, a big side. What you mean? T&T is the side I always afraid of the team on paper. Oh yes, Australia series start very early in the morning. Well, I think it's gonna start like what 4 a.m. 4 a.m. But that is it, my viewers and subscribers, for this one. As I said, shout out to all of the persons that came out on the live. You know, we started a bit late, but we made it to the end. Shout out to you all for coming out and supporting. I always appreciate you guys. You know, once I come on the live, once I'm uploading videos, I know you guys are always there to support. I appreciate the support. I don't take it for granted, you know. I don't think I take it for granted. You understand? And you know, especially for those who were waiting on me to start the live today and I was an hour late. You know how it goes when you have to work and then try to do YouTube at the same time. You know, that's how it is. So once again, I apologize to you all, and you know, respect all the time. Jerry, speak up yourself same way. But I know sports to the bones. Subscribers tell you if you go do it. I know me tell you if you go do it. JT win in 2016 and we won the World Cup that year. Can Lord God Almighty. David said we JT won in 2016 and then we won the World Cup. So can that happen this year again? What about Shamar for the World Cup? Shamar is probably would have put his name there as a reserve player, man. Let's go to the board. We're coming for Australia. Let's go. Yeah, man. So that is it, guys. You don't know. It was indeed a pleasure doing this live watch along with you guys, but have to go and put things into place now for work early tomorrow morning. You know it going on, my peeps. We love the YouTube, we love the sports, but at the same time, we have to do the actual work. So big up on yourself, my peeps. Stay safe. And once again, thank you all for the support. Tomorrow morning, you know, you are going to have a video bright and early. As a matter of fact, before I go to my bed, I am going to get this video out of the way quick and fast so I can post it tomorrow before I go to work. All right, it's a celebration video. So big up on yourself. Look, come on, see it?